Hey, what's up, champions? Gediminas here. Hope you guys are doing fantastically well. And today I wanted to talk about the two major driving forces that will keep you motivated and keep you going in your home-based business for a very, very long time. So if you're watching a replay of this video, please do me a massive favor and stick hashtag replay into the comments. If you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, please do say new in the comments as well. And if you get value from this video, if you learn something, feel free to share it. Maybe somebody else will get some value too. So what are these two major driving forces? Because motivation is something that people struggle with a lot of the times, how to keep themselves motivated, etc. And some people make different types of goals, etc. to keep themselves motivated. But if your major goals are just to earn a certain amount of money, or to buy a certain car, or to buy a certain house, then what happens when you get it? I mean, it's all very well until you get it. Yeah, that's driving you, that's motivating you, you're working towards it, etc. to get there. But once you get it, what happens then? And a lot of people, they lose their drive, they lose their mojo when they achieve their goals. And they say, well, I'm done, like I've achieved it, right? And that's why sometimes it's also worth to set goals for the higher type of intentions, for the higher type of purpose. And the two things that are really awesome, and many of my mentors talk about these, Tony Robbins, Eric Worre, they all talk about it, is growth and contribution. These two are huge, and if you associate your goals with growth and contribution, then you never arrive, which means there's always somewhere to progress. So growth is growing yourself, right? It's progressing in your life, right? And when you make part of your goals to progress, to grow, then you never arrive, because you grow to a certain level, and then there's a next level to grow. You get there and there's a next level. So you can constantly be improving yourself and moving forward in your business, in your personal life, in your relationships, etc. The second one is contribution, which means giving back, or just giving, right? Maybe it's training, maybe it's motivating, maybe it's, donating to charity, maybe it's loads of things, right? It's contributing to other people's well-being, right? To other people's lives, right? And again, like, when would you run out of people to help? Never, right? There's always people who need help. There's always people who need inspiration. There's always people who need to make money, and so on and so on. So if you make your goals as at least part of your goals, growth and contribution, this way, these are the highest level needs for a person, right? Because we all start, with the basic stuff, like we need food, we need shelter, then, we need love, we need this, that, and the other. But at the very top, once you have everything covered, once you've got the money and the houses and the cars and the holidays and everything, then it comes down to, how can I grow myself and how can I contribute to other people? Right? And unless we have those two, unless we focus on them too, then that's where sometimes people feel empty. Sometimes people feel depressed, because once, you hear this all the time, famous people, actors, singers, etc., take their own lives, or start, succumb to drug addictions and so on, because they made it, they made it to the top, they've got all the money in the world, and what's next? And because their goal wasn't to grow, wasn't to contribute, they sort of run out of things to chase. They run out of the things to aim for. And when you don't have a goal, when you don't have something to aim for, then life becomes really uninteresting. It becomes really unappealing, right? And that's why we see very often famous people becoming depressed, becoming sad, because they first they all want to get there on the stage, they want to become famous, they want to make the money, etc. But once that's ticked off, what's next? And unless you have that next goal, unless you have the vision for growing, then that stops you being motivated. So growth and contribution are the two things that if you set your mind on those, you can never run out. You can never arrive, because there's always you can grow yourself even more. There's always you can contribute more to other people and help more people. So this way, somebody asked a very successful businessman, they said, you made all of these millions in business. Why do you keep recruiting people? Why do you keep, doing the presentations and so on? And he said, well, the last time I checked, there's still people who need help. The last time I checked, there's still people whose lives need changing. You understand what I'm saying? If you have that type of goal to contribute and to help other people, then how can you ever arrive? How can you ever be done? You know what I mean? So that's an idea for today, my friends. Hope you got value from it. If you did, feel free to share it. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you at the top. Bye for now.